This is part two of this sit down lesson from RT.com in regards to Ukraine possibly setting up a new counteroffensive against Russia while the Russia-Ukraine situation is heating up over there, of a potential counteroffensive from Ukraine targeting Russia and potentially in 2024. So I just want to continue on in this sit-down lesson of part two, what I left off at part one. So this is part two. So continuing on with the reading, it said our goal is to kill the ratio as positive as possible. An unnamed official told Blid, if I pronounced that right, adding that Kyiv achieve a ratio of losses to 10 to 1 in its favor. It would advance while a ratio of 1 to 1 would ultimately mean retreat. Another source was quoted saying, of Kyiv's position and irrelevant, the main thing is the most Ukrainians stay alive. An unnamed former Western military experts told Blid that we are experiencing basically a control regard action. It says Ukraine launched a much anticipated counteroffensive in early June, but has failed to gain any substantial ground, despite being reinforced while amped amounts of Western equipment. Several months into the offense, even top Ukraine officials, including Foreign Minister Dmitry Kuleba, started to admit that the push has missed the mark. And this is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. It reads, proclaim me this amongst the Gentiles, which is the armies of the nations, of the other nations. That's why we see the Russia-Ukraine situation heating up, right along with the Ezekiel, the 38th chapter as well, too, of Gog and Magog, what represents the modern-day Russians. Joel 3 and verse 9, proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near and let them come up. Joel 3 and verse 10, beat your plowshares and swords and plenty hooks into spears, and let the weak say I'm strong. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying from part 1 and part 2 of the sit-down lesson from RT.com as of December 16, 2023, and it reads again, Ukraine planning a new counteroffensive, according to Welt. So with that, once again, hopefully this lesson was edifying of part 1 and part 2. And I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Akarkadash. Shalom to the elders, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom.